Today we're going to be opening up Astro's World's monthly subscription box. So, are you expecting anything?
No, are you?
Not really. So let's go find out what that is. Oh, what's this? Oh, our grades are in.
So what came in?
Our Yu-Gi-Oh grades from Mana came in. It's finally here. Our grades are back from Mana grading. So, you know, instead of doing the Astro's World, we are going to just get right into this and see exactly what grades we got from our submission. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. We're Cameron Gaming, TCG, and Collectibles. And as you saw in that crazy intro, we got our grades back from Mana Grading. This has been a competition that, you know, got kind of pushed into October from, you know, Sparkman was the one that was holding it. So, you know, we finally got our grades back. We have 13 cards here that we submitted for Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's find out exactly what grades our cards got. So right off the bat, they have some really awesome packaging here. So this is basically, you know, how they come shipped. I do have one here, which I'm guessing, well, I'm guessing that, you know, they couldn't fit all 13 in here. So I'm guessing they put the last couple in here. So it's very awesome. We sent in some very awesome cards to get graded. We sent in all, I think basically all 5D's era cards, a lot of synchro monsters and stuff. So I'm very excited. Let's start with this. I kind of want to figure out where the good one is, because I did send in my Stardust Dragon Starlight Rare, and yeah, I'm very excited to kind of see what grade that one got. All right, so we got the first two here, or actually we got three here. I can kind of tell by the backs. This one is your Black Rose Dragon.
You'd be so disappointed if it's not.
Yeah, I would be, especially because, you know, the Black Rose Dragon is the one card that had a lot of playware on it, so I kind of know that that should be the only one that should be like that. So let's just get everything out. Something else that I like is that they actually do, that's showing that. They have it like wrapped up in this cool black paper. And it looks like they sent us some free Pokemon cards, like Japanese cards from Pokemon Go, which we've never opened yet on the channel.
I didn't know they had Pokemon Go cards.
Yeah, they did. We just never, I never opened it just because there's only a couple cards I would like to get. So if you guys don't know, Mana Grading is a fairly new company, which they use AI to grade the cards. So you get basically your precise grade. Basically they do factor in some stuff, because at first I was kind of like figuring out why, like, you know, a card got a 10 when, you know, they had a subgrade of like an 8 or something like that. But they kind of explained it to me, and it really does make sense to, like, you know, they consider factors like basically how, you know, they know that some cards are cut differently, especially, you know, in certain eras. So they do take that in consideration with the grading. So you may see some of that today, but they are really, really good with their grading. So I do think that this will be a grading company that we will probably be sticking with long term. You know, obviously you got PSA, Beckett, you know, CGC, but, you know, in reality, I just like how they have the back, like these backings and stuff like that. So, and at first glance, I like how their casings are. So we're just gonna get right into it. The first one that we have here is a Stardust Synchron, and these do have subgrades, so that's kind of why I'm kind of, you know, covering everything here. So when I sent this in, we pulled this on the channel through our Dawn of Majesty pack. So let's kind of see what the subgrades are. So we got a 9.5 with centering, 9.5 for edges, which is good. Surface got a 9, and then corners got an 8. So what would that grade be? A near mint 9. So the corners I did not realize were bad. So I do see a little nick here. So I kind of see that being on the edges or corners, I guess. That's what they might consider that being the corner. Oh, you can see our reflection. So But yeah, near mint 9, very happy for it. It's a Stardust card, so I love it. Later on, we'll go over in Mana Studio, and they'll exactly point out exactly what was wrong with the card, and where the damage was and why it got the grade that it did for corner. So that's another cool feature that I do like about Mana, is that they do kind of show you where the damage and stuff is. So I'm very happy about that. So stay tuned till the end, so you guys could actually see in Mana Studio, some of the reasons why we got the grades that we did. So the next one that we have here, ooh, Fabled Raven. So I sent this in for a sentimental value because, I love Fableds. And, this is a card that I won't be really playing in my deck too much because it's not really used. But Fabled Raven, first edition from Duelist Revolution. Let's just go through it. Let's see what grades it got. So it got a 8.5 with centering. I did not think that the centering was that bad, but I guess it was.
What is the 10 right there?
The 10 is for edges, so it got perfect 10 for edges. Surface was a 6, and corners was a 6. This card, so we got a 6.5. Ooh, so I did not realize. I mean, the corner right there is kind of bent, or not bent, but cut differently. And I guess up there too. So I don't know. We'll go into studio later and kind of go through that. Ooh. So I'm gonna save this because this one right here, I believe maybe a good one. From what I know.
Cold.
Yeah. So I'm gonna save that for last. Actually, this one has a different one too. This one's shiny. So let me kind of put those to the side. Because those might actually. You know what? Let's not. If it's a Stardust, we'll wait. We want to see because we send in so many good cards that. Ooh, Majestic Red Dragon, first edition from Absolute Power Force. So this one had that cool label. So I'm wondering if that means that we got a 10 with this one. So we got a 9.5 for edge or centering, 10 for edges. Surface got an 8. And then surface got a 10 and corners got an 8, which I guess is it's weird. Oh, it did get the Gem Mint 10. So I don't know. So basically, this is how it kind of how Mana kind of works. Is that they'll kind of give you the 10 if they feel like one of the subgrades they value it less than they do with the other grades. So. Very awesome. So we got our first Gen Mint 10 with Majestic Red Dragon. So very nice. Going on to the next one. I'm very happy. We got a 10. Our first 10.
So wait, this one's a gold one too. So does that mean that it could be
this could be a 10 too. So I kind of want to see exactly. Oh, it's not. So it's the Collector's Rare Punk Amazing Dragon. So I sent this one in just because of the fact that it was a collector's rare and it was a synchro, and I couldn't really think of what my 13th card that I really wanted to send in. So I did send this one in, and I guess we made the correct choice because centering, got a 7.5, edges 10, surface 10, corners 10. So they gave us the Gem Mint 10 even though the centering was very bad. I mean, Grand Creators had very bad centering with all their cards, so maybe that's why they kind of, gave us that 10. So I'm very happy about this. So our second 10. All right, so going into our next one. This one's shiny too, so. Ooh, our Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
I'll laugh.
Ghost Rare.
Because that would break your heart.
No, this is a card that is from Ghost from the Past, which is funny because I bought this from eBay. So let's keep that in mind that I won it in an auction, and I've had it encased since I got it. So who knows what type of grade that we could get here. Let's just start. So we got a 10 in center and a 10 in surf edges. So and then. A 10, 10, flawless 10. We got a perfect 10 with this Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
So I guess it doesn't matter if it's gold or not. You can still get a 10.
Oh, but look at this. This is I like how this label is though. Like, so they give gold for Gem Mint 10s, but flawless they give like this gold, like this ghost white one, which is fitting for the ghost rare. But very nice, a flawless 10. And that's the thing too, is like this is done by an AI, so like this is probably the most accurate that you'll get for grading.
So AI, a robot?
Yeah, they basically have a computerized doing that. So very nice. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, a flawless 10. So can't wait to see if we got any others in here. That would be awesome. I sent in quite a few ghost rares too. So next up is Odin, Father of the Aesir, ultimate rare. I think Cardbreaker will get a good kick out of this, because I sent this in just because this was one of the ones that I think I won in a giveaway on Instagram, so I decided to send this one in. So let's see what grades it got. So centering 7.5. And then edges got a 9. Surface 9.5 and corners 9.5. So is this going to be like an 8 or 9? Near mint 9. So I will take that. Like I said, this was a card that we wanted to give away. I didn't really check the conditions of these. Let us know if you guys would like to do like a pre-grade thing, the next submission that we do, which will be in December. There will be another battle in December where we send 10 cards. Yeah, I do see some stuff up here too. So very nice. Like I said, we're all gonna I'm not very looking like too hard on these, just because of the fact that we are going to be looking into Mana Studio shortly to kind of go over where the actual stuff is. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I do apologize for being a little bit on the longer side, but like I said, we kind of want to show off everything that Mana has to offer. And going into our next one here, we have a Red Dragon Archfiend Ghost Rare from Ghost from the Past 2. I got this from Yugioh, so I'm very, very happy to have this for one, because it's a signer dragon. So let's see what grades that this one got. So this one, 8-8 for centering and edges, not a good start. And 8 and 9. Oh, so I'm assuming this is gonna be an 8. Yeah, 8. So the biggest thing with the ghost rares and Ghost from the Past 2, and I kind of realized that, was that the edges and surface always have some weird stuff going on. Centering is also not good with Ghost from the Past 2, so I kind of was taking a chance with this because I knew centering was bad, but I did not realize there was I didn't see any surface prints, but obviously there could have been. But still, very nice 8. So we got 6 left. We're almost we're a little halfway through. You want to go through your Black Rose?
I'm good.
Okay, so we're gonna go through Chrissy's Black Rose. I know this is not gonna be a good grade, just because of the fact that we've had this for since I've known Chrissy. I actually got this for her, even though it was not in the best shape, but she loved it. So this is for her, going into her collection. So we got an 8.5 with centering, edges got a 3, surface and corners got a 3. So I'm assuming 4. I was hoping a 4.
No, this is 4 and 4. You mean?
Yeah.
You said it got a 3.
Well, edges got a 3.
No, you said surfaces got a 3.
Yeah, surface got a 4, corners got a 4. So I'm hoping that this was a 4 at least going into it, but it's a 3.5.
That's like the worst one.
Well, this is going to be the worst one because of all the damage to it. So I kind of knew, obviously I probably won't go through this in the Mana Studio because I kind of already know where all the damage is. I was hoping for at least a 4, but yeah. Still, it was still an awesome thing to send in because it goes with her Blue Rose Dragon. Right, enjoying the video? You want to see some ghost rares? You want to see some cool cards?
Yeah.
So our next one, we have Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode. Another thing that I got from Instagram, I forget what seller had this. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Free Market. And I put a bid in for this and I basically won it. So let's see, this was not the perfect condition one, I do know that. I think this was like a light play one. So we got a 9 for centering, 7.5 for edges. Surface a 7. Ooh, I didn't realize surface was that bad. And corners a 9, so 8. Ooh, a 7.5. So light play, I mean, this was a light play card. So we got a 7.5. I think it's a fair grade. I have to look at it because I didn't think the surface was as bad, but we'll check it up in studio. So going into the next one, let's see here. It is our Black Winged Dragon. Oh, I am very excited for this one. I got this in Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Chrissy remembers it.
Oh wait, it wasn't the first one?
This is the first ever box break that we've participated in Yu-Gi-Oh stream. I am very excited that we got this one graded. Since when he sent it in, I basically had it in case. So let's see what type of grades that it has gotten. So it got a, gotta get it a little bit closer. So it got a 9 for centering, 9.5 for edges, 9.5 for surface, and a 10. So I'm assuming this has to be at least a 9.5. And it's a 9.5. Very nice. I was hoping this one would be a 10, but I guess the centering held it back, which I did not realize the centering was that bad. I actually thought the centering was actually pretty nice, but I guess they thought that was a little too off to be a 10, or at least a 9.5. So very awesome. Got that Black Winged Dragon. So we only got a couple more here. I'm wondering where the Stardust Starlight is. I'm wondering if maybe it's the last one. But we got Majestic Star Dragon here. I sent this in just because, like I said, I couldn't think of what else to send in really. So I sent in this Majestic Star Dragon, super rare from Legendary 5Ds, just because, you know, I sent in the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, I sent in Stardust Dragon, you know, have some, you know, cool card, like, you know, Star Dragons to send in. So for this one, we got a 9 for centering, 9.5 for edges. Ooh, an 8 for surface. I didn't realize the surface was that bad either. And corners was a 9. So this one got a near mint 9. So very happy about that. I tried to pick out the best one I had because the other two I had like definitely, you know, imperfections in the surfaces. So yeah, I tried to pick out the best one. So getting a near mint 9, I had to pick out, I think I picked out the best one. So maybe so now mommy has both
babies.
Yeah.
Don't open it yet. Not yet.
Not yet. I'll have you open it in a minute, okay? Let's go through these grades and you put it in your mouth.
No, I'm going to don't do that.
So going into our next one. Ooh, this is the Stardust. Let's save the Stardust. So this last one, I forget what the last one I sent in was. Oh, I sent in the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. That's right. So I sent this one in, like I said, to add into for the Majestic Star and the Stardust Dragon. So my next submission, I might add in the Shooting Quasar Dragon and stuff like that. So for the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, we got a 8.5, 9.5, 9, and a 9. So I'm assuming this is going to be either, this has to be a 9. I'm assuming. And yes, it's a 9. So we got a near mint 9 for the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Very, you know, happy about that. You know, like I said, you know, hopefully I can get the Starlight Rare for this, because that'll probably be the next one I send in for it if I can ever get that. So now on to the final one. We have the Starlight Rare Stardust Dragon. Now this is very off-centered, so I wasn't expecting this to even get a 10. But I'm hoping for at least a 9.5. I'm really hoping. So going through it, let's see. Final card, can we end off strong here? So we got a 8 for centering, that's expected. 9.5, 10 for surface, and corners 9.5. So can this get a 9 or a 9.5? It got a 9.5. So 0.5 off from a 10, and if the centering was better, I think it would have gotten it. So I'm very happy about this. So very awesome. I'm so happy to have this finally graded. I was on the fence about this one too. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it a raw copy or graded. So I'm finally glad that I had a way to just send it in for grading. Welcome if you guys have made it this far. I just want to kind of go over to a little bit of Mana Studio. As you guys can see here, here's basically our stash minus the Majestic Star Dragon. I don't know how that super got missed in our stash, but we do have all these other cards here, so we're going to kind of go over and see exactly why some of them got the grades that they did. But, you know, kind of first going over Mana Studio. So basically when you first log in, you'll have all this. This is basically, you know, it gives you a welcome to Mana Studio, kind of gives you an overview of everything. Basically talks about the new card design, Mana Mobile that I believe is coming. I don't know if it's on the app. I haven't checked yet. And then they have a 2022 roadmap, because obviously Mana is still improving. They want to be, they want to be competing with the top 3 at the moment. So, like I said, they are a very good and inexpensive way to, send in cards and get them graded. So definitely, if you guys are hesitant, definitely, hit up Sparkman or even Mana Grading, because their customer service is very good. I've actually spoken to them on even Instagram. So yeah, they'll basically help you out with any questions that you guys may have. So getting into it, before we actually begin, because I kind of forgot to do this in the beginning of the video, we do have a giveaway for this video. I do apologize, we didn't do it in the beginning, but we will be giving away these 2 cards that we pulled in the last mail day video from Dr. Chicken. So, and all you have to do to enter this giveaway is obviously leave a like for the video, be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment down below what your favorite graded card was from this return, and hit that notification bell so you're aware when we do post new videos. So getting into it, obviously right here it gives us all the grades of the cards. So right here, let's start off with Black Rose Dragon, because obviously this is the worst one that we got graded. So obviously down here it gives you the grades. Tells you over here on the side how many previous owners, total graded copies, and total graded at that level. And then obviously you can do a quick population on cards that you get graded. And then right here it gives you the centering, tells you like the alignment and how off it was, back damage, front damage, basically all of that. And then right here they give you the notes of what was wrong with it. It says the front and rear surface both exhibit rough surface scratches and scuffing. So it doesn't really give no image of what they were talking about, but as you guys can see here, you guys can kind of see all the damage here. You kind of can change the colors, but this is basically everything on the card why it got the grade it did for corners, surface, and edges. So and even on the front right here, it gives you like the kind of alignment here. So yeah, so that's basically Black Rose Dragon. Obviously I knew that this one was going to be a bad one. The one that I was actually surprised about, and I kind of want to see it, is Fabled Raven. So basically the alignment, they're saying that it was, I guess I could see it now while they have it up here, but 43% and then 57. So yeah, I mean over here this way, from left to right, the right is way bigger. So and then on here, does it show the damage? Can't really see that there's anything over here, but they're saying that the surface, let's see the notes. So the front and rear surface has quite a few light scratches. So but yeah, so obviously I guess the card did have scratches on it. I just never seen it. So so yeah, let's just take a look. So let's see, is there anything for Stardust? No, but it basically, they gave like the back damage of, I guess this minus 5%, something like that. I don't understand this number, but obviously, yeah, the vertical alignment and then horizontal was off completely. So I understand all that. So centering is why I got that. Now, obviously, let's see if they have, let's see. So for instance, Majestic Red Dragon, they basically got the corners as an 8, and there is notes. So does it actually, so it doesn't highlight anything here, but as you guys see here, it kind of gives you like the centering right there. So there's a note that says grade 10 awarded since old Yu-Gi-Oh corners are always bad, but clean edges and surface is exceptionally rare. So basically how we got surface and edges, basically they're saying that it's extremely rare, which it kind of is in the 5Ds era. The 5Ds era was kind of weird with how they printed some of the cards. But obviously, they gave it to 10 because they weren't waiting the corners as heavily as they were like the edges, surface, and centering. So, and that's kind of what you guys will expect with Mana, is that they will be fair with all the grades that they do give out. So, what's another one that we can look at real quick? So right here, there's no open notes, but as you guys can see here, let me kind of get the color. Like this is apparently where everything that they marked of why like the corners and like edges were as bad. Well, the corners weren't as bad, but the surface and everything. So there was no notes on that one. Let's go to the Flawless 10. Do they have anything on this? So obviously 51-49. So we were so close to getting that 9.5 on centering. Back damage, none. So they do have a note. Wow, extremely rare for Flawless, which I guess is really hard to get Flawless. So yeah, this is the one that I am so happy, especially it being a Ghost Rare, to get a Flawless 10. I've never, like, I don't think I've ever seen one that had a Flawless 10. So I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Let's go to Red Dragon Archfiend next. Let's see if they have anything. So I don't see any like back marks, like notations. But the hollow area has some black print marks. This is very common from the set. The rear bottom right corner has a small crease. The bottom right, it doesn't show the. I don't really see it. But yeah, so I didn't see that in the video either. So I would have to I'll have to take a look back at it. But that's weird. That may have why it actually hurt the edges grade. Oh no, I thought it would hurt the corners, but I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Going into the Blackwing Dragon, I kind of, like I said, like everything was a 9. Like the centering, it's weird because I did not realize the centering was that much like this off, like how they have it. So horizontal alignment was 50-50, so that was actually like a perfect centering. But vertical, like up and down, yeah, I can see that it's off centered a little bit. But and then, is there any nicks on the back of this? I don't see any. So this card is in incredible condition for the age, very close to a 10. So obviously, you know, they're impressed that, you know, we got, you know, a card this clean. Obviously, I'm kind of, if the centering didn't hold it back, we could have been, you know, having a perfect, you know, not a flawless 10, but a Gem Mint 10. So basically, yeah, that's basically, you know, that's the very good thing about Mana Studio. As we go here, we have Odin kind of having all of this stuff here. But yeah, I mean, they basically, you know, have this to where they will show you exactly why it got the, you know, so like I said, like all this right here is for like the edges, how like it got nicked for it. There is no notes on this one. So that'll basically wrap up this portion of the video. Like I said, you know, this Mana Studio is actually very awesome. So I'm very excited to, you know, participate in the next battle, which will be in December. We're actually, I believe, Sparkman said 10 cards. So I'm very excited. You know, I have already cards, you know, waiting in the wings to be sent in. So, you know, hopefully, yeah, we will add to this stash and kind of go over, you know, each video more and more that we get added to this collection. So hope that you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Sorry if I rambled on. I'll work better on this because, like I said, this is our first grading video, so obviously, but we'll be having another video like this in December, so look out for it. And I can't wait to see, you know, what grades we get next. So that will do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, our first grading submission video. I'm very happy with the grades, especially with the Stardust Dragon. I'm very happy about that. I'm actually very happy about the flawless Crystal Wing Dragon, because I did not think that, you know, any of these cards will come back as a flawless 10. So I'm very happy. I just want to give a shout out to Sparkman, who was the host for this Mana grading tournament, and I'm very happy, you know, that we participated, because, you know, if it wasn't for that, we may have never sent in any cards to get graded. So, and, you know, just watching his video with Mana grading in the first place, you I'm happy to keep sending cards into them, and hopefully get more flawless 10s the next time that we send in a submission for the December battle. So we hope that you guys enjoyed, and until next time, we shall see you guys in our next TCG video. See ya.